We all started small, humble beginnings, just a couple of friends in college or wherever you start. It all comes full circle, and you get to see this scene evolve and grow together, and just still be homies, still like travel out to new regions, experience cool things together, and that's what it's all about, right?
100%
so cool.
for sure. So yeah, shout outs to the GOAT, man. Putting Mexico on the map, allowing the way. Like, he walked and he ran and sprinted, so other players like Guilheww, who we're about to get right now, can also do the same thing.
Absolutely, right.
Like, if Leo never beat Mr. R at Smash Factor way back in the day, Guilheww probably wouldn't be playing this game.
Dude,
here,
butterfly effect. Now that's
exactly
right. And let's get into it. Yeah, like you're saying, Guilheww up against another local legend. We got Zay, hailing from, I think, Portland, but I don't know if he's originally from Eugene. Definitely plays a lot more in Portland, but he is our local best Nest player.
Yeah, right on. Heck yeah. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, in Mexico City, I don't think there's like a prominent Nest player. So a lot of the Nest experience probably has to come from online, which is what Guilheww has a lot of experience of as well. Right. Obviously, being very young, he's like, in college in Mexico, and like just started traveling, seriously, like maybe 2 years ago, what I mean? So, if that, so definitely, excited for him to be here, and he is a great Kirby. In my opinion, the greatest Kirby. I love J-Jaw, but I think Guilheww, just that. We saw the show match earlier. It was a 3-0.
There you go.
3-1 or 3-0, something like that. So.
Right. Yeah, very impressive stuff. He always shows out, and I love that about the Kirbys, too. They are neck and neck. They are always competing with each other. Who's going to get that next best win? Yeah. And I mean, both of them, it's pretty even in terms of that. They've got the Osimo win for Guilheww, as well as the Snow most recently for J-Jaw. We all know about that.
Guilheww has Leo wins as well in Mexico City, additionally.
Okay.
So.
Adding to the counter a bit, adding to that, weighing it out. I see you.
Exactly. But,
gotta shout it out.
Both Kirby mains being here is going to be really exciting. And then, Guilheww, one of the more resourceful ones. I feel like we see a little bit more aggression from Guilheww as opposed to J-Jaw. But maybe coming back to bite you right there, going to eat a yo-yo to the face with that max rage, definitely going to be it. Kirby's so light, too.
Definitely. And let's see how we can get this to snowball. If you are Zay, you want these out-of-shield options to work for you. You do not want to overextend too hard. I like the magnet, but you got to play it safe here. Nice.
Yeah, we see those angled forward tilts. We saw them two-frame J-Jaw consistently. Like, they were doing that to each other, the two-frame. And I'm very curious to see how many other characters he can consistently set that up for. So, unfortunate right there, maybe pushing a button in the blast zone. Losing that stock because of it. And this is the combos right here. We tend to see, up tilt into the drag down. We tend to see forward air into back air. So, I'm very curious to see what the combo routes are going to be, especially at the mid percents, because that's where it's the most awkward to combo for Kirby.
Yeah, absolutely. We see both of these players kind of fighting out of center, trying to like maximize the most out of each other's rising forward air. But we'll see who is it that will get the conversion out of it. The percent climbing for both pretty even on the second stock. And I love these super defensive with the magnets, but there we see Zay convert off of it. Doesn't always get the kill confirmed, but always able to convert it into some sort of damage. Right there, though, Guilheww stealing out that stock. Looking for T up to par in terms of seeding if he can get this to work. But up smash, always going to bite him right there, right back.
Yeah, absolutely. Can we make it back right here? Potentially a ledge trap scenario. Oh, you saw the down tilts. I thought that was the yo-yo, actually. So that would have been a kill for sure. And there's the forward air bear combos that we talked about. And you're still able to get something right here. The platform saving you, though. If not for that platform, that would have been another down air loop.
Yes.
And you could just run it back.
The extensions, right? Yeah, that perfect platform height of PS2, so rare. Where usually it kind of messes up players, conversions or up smash, tech chases. Perfect, though, for this situation. Putting in the corner, though, Zay getting these PK fires off. Not going to help too much with that grab.
Yeah, no real kill throws until like 135 on most characters, and it's the up throw. So you just down throw for damage, The up smash, though, able to kind of like crouch a little bit, so you're able to shift your box and also kind of catch, every time Ness wants to jump. I mean, I feel like the Ness flow chart is you PK fire from a distance or you run in with a fair.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's the day one. It is pretty much every Nest we see up until this later half of the bracket. Zay, I feel like, though, he is really good at getting that fair and then, like, exceeding your expectations what he will do next. He's pretty good about holding back in those scenarios, kind of baiting out your next option, which we saw at the very start of this game. I want to see more of it, though. I want to see him kind of open up Guilheww, kind of push advantage more so we can see more of those yo-yos you were pointing out, more of those disadvantageous situations for Kirby, who has very weak recovery trying to grab the ledge.
100%, like once you are able to, exhaust the jump with 2 out of Kirby, honestly, even as Ness, you can just PK Thunder Kirby off stage.
Oh, yeah.
And like,
free.
Like you just eventually don't make it back. You run out of jumps.
Yes.
And even your air acceleration changes when you don't have that many jumps either. So makes it really hard to recover if you're Guilheww. Potentially, oh, that was really good, but couldn't find a follow-up after, that would have definitely been a good way to get that first
Oh,
stock.
but there we go, catching the spot dodge as well. Super early kill. We see Zay on this lead. Only 20% to his name. Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You see the evasiveness. We actually aren't seeing a ton of combos from Guilheww, and it's just because Zay is able to just like air dodge and spot dodge in the perfect scenarios, able to actually get away from these combos. So,
and we saw that fight out of the corner just a moment ago. They were like trading back up tilts. Zay, yeah, there it is. Zay, I'm sorry, you cannot out up tilt the up tilt master. This is Kirby, one of the best Kirby players, as we said. So
yeah, and that's the loop that we're talking about specifically. Like that one sets up for the kill.
Oh my god.
Because eventually, like you just do auto cancel there and a down smash, and it would just kill.
Oh, so yeah. And Ness opting to be that perfect combo height as well. Kind of stuck with this heavy double jump armor, or not armor, double jump cancel.
Ooh, okay. Up tilt also, you know, just such a good setup because up tilt sets up in the bear, up tilt sets up in the drag down. You know.
Unfortunate. You know, doesn't even mind he's taking the percent from the PK Thunder too, because like, why not?
That was a masterclass. That second stock was just like, that was the Guilheww show.
Yes.
Like showing exactly how to push advantage and then how to consistently just keep Zay on the ledge and was able to, you know, just eventually just get the give. So
yeah,
very great awareness right here. Able to get, yeah, it gets weak bear. You have to hold super out after that forward air.
Right,
that way, like the worst case, the best case scenario is you get sour spot bear, which is fine. You don't want to hold in because then you just get combos.
Because he was trying to convert off of the bear, right? If he like GI'd back in enough with it.
Yeah, because like if you get strong, if you get the strong hit of bear, then you just set up, you know, more advantage.
It's all coming back. Oh my god. Shout out to local, I mean local now, but you might know the name. Cheese Curd, one of my favorite Kirby players. Oh my god, not like this though. Oh. The GOAT, Zay bowing out. Unfortunate SD to end that, but he had such a competitive set against one of the premier seeds at this event. So.
Cheese Curd, how do you know that name, by the way?
That's one of the craziest like connections. I mean, PNW, he's moved up here recently. He's over in Seattle. But that's the GOAT. I got to commentate him winning one of the Oregon Arcadians, which I don't know how he got over there. I don't know how he slid through the qualification era.
Cheese Curd is definitely sub-region PR.
Yes, right. So that's why, so he's San Antonio PR, sub-region. I know Texas, do they have a like state PR?
They do have state PR.
They do. Okay, cool.
Has never really like come close to crack that PR, but like,
really,
but still a really good player in his own right.
Getting wins right on Diego, Skinny the Pooh, one of the best Marios currently in the top 200 Lumi rank.
Exactly.
Crazy. But yeah, he was actually labbing a setup right before bracket at that last regional I went to, Sundown Saga. He was sitting down. I asked him to play friendlies, and he's like, hold on, bro. Let me just see if I can get this. And he was trying to do, like, what was it, either down throw bear or some sort of, like, footstool into bear. But he needed the sweet spot specifically. So it was very similar to that Guilheww thing. I just had to, like, brainworm, like, notice that and be like, whoa. All these Kirby players.
I have a pocket Kirby. That's kind of why I understand a little bit.
There you go,
I'm like, okay,
so, let's get it.
Yeah, usually, like, I play, if I play a Kirby, I'm going Cloud. Yeah. And as soon as I get forward throw, like I'm like holding out, like just out, like get away. You know?
Exactly.
Because you can get the forward air, and that's pretty much true. But if you're holding out like SDing out of the forward air, then that's kind of where like you mix up. You either go for bear, you could also mix it up and just go for dash attack because it's so active.
Right.
So you can kind of just get a lot of stuff out there. So like I know like the basic ones, I can't auto cancel consistently like some of these Kirby players can.
Oh yeah.
But, that's one for sure. Like I usually just do up tilt bear.
Yeah.
That's which is what we saw a lot.
Impressive within itself. I mean, leave it to the Kirby players. These late meta